guys. Hi, how are you? So, originally I had wrote down some things that I need to talk about, and one of them is my ex-husband's sister hates me. My ex-husband's sister hates me, and she has no good reason to hate me. This B blocked me all because I was calling. My ex-husband had my daughter, I think is what had happened, and I was calling him and I couldn't get him, so I called him on their phone, on her phone. And when I called him, the mother answered, and when the mother answered, I asked for him. When I asked for him, the mother went to go call him, and I could, I hear her calling him. So the sister asked the mother who is on the phone, and I heard her told my ex-husband's sister that it was my ex-husband's baby mother, is what she said. Light the live, guys. Light the live. Light the live. The sister didn't like me from day one. From day one. And why she didn't like me is because there's a history with our family. See, the sister knows me. The sister knows me because the sister used to be with my half brother. Even though I still think she sleeps with him. This is juicy. I don't know why this is not working. All of a sudden, this is not working again. The sister used to be with the half brother. And I don't think I have to say allegedly, and I'm not calling anyone's name. So this is true tea, and I'm not calling anyone's name. So just listen to the story. She came on the phone and she said, "Hello, who is this?" So being that I know that she doesn't like me and whatever, I got really pissed off, and I don't even remember what the hell I said to her. But the bee blocked me after that. Turn that down. I'm on every time I'm on my live. You guys disrupt me, and this is what people tell me every time I'm doing my live. You guys are disrupting me and causing me to be talking. You can't be coming in here with music when I'm doing my live. Don't do that. So this woman, like I said, okay. So the history with the family, why she doesn't like me is because, listen to this. So my half brother, right? My half brother, my father supposedly left my half brother's mother many years ago. And half brother, if you see this, please forgive me, but I want to tell this story because we kind of sort of on a good whatever. But I need to tell my story. My father left my half brother's mother many years ago. This lady died like so many years ago since I was a child. But there was always still this sourness towards my father about leaving their mother. And just because my ex-husband used to be with my half brother, and because my half brother and his sister was upset with my mother, so evidently for some weird reason, me as my mother's daughter, I am hated. So basically, ever since I met my ex-husband many years ago, when I was like, I think I was 21, they never really approved of the relationship or whatever. And these people like really hated me. Like, she really hated me. Like, every chance she got, she lied on me. So one time I was at his house back in 2006, no, 16, 15, 14. So I would think it would have been 2014, I think. I think it was 2014. I was at his house. I don't know why I want to say it's 2016, but I don't think it's 2016. So anyways, I was at his house, right? And the witch came to the house and she saw me. Because what happened was they always used to come to the house. That the guy could never have a relationship, and he told me so. And this is no allege. He told me so. He was never able to have any kind of relationship because of them. His two adult children were always there, and his sister was always there, and the sister would always drop the mother off there. And so because they would always be at the house, he wasn't even able to bring anyone over. That's what he told me. And I mean, I went there and I seen that too. Whenever the mother came over, the mother would always sleep in his bed. It was a two-bedroom, and the adult daughter, she slept in the other room, and sometimes she brought her husband over because she was married, but the husband didn't live there, but he used to come there. Thank you for liking the live. Anyways, and so I remember the sister coming there one day, and she told his two kids that were there, she told the son, because me and the son kind of got along, and the daughter never really likes me, which is weird too. But for some reasons, fathers, daughters normally don't like the other woman. They don't want to see anyone with their father other than their mother. So she didn't really, really care for me either. She talked to me, but she did not really, really care for me. Okay? Okay. Anyways, so the sister came there, she saw me, and I was in the kitchen and I avoided her. Do you know the witch went and told the kids that she was leaving because I cut my eyes at her? I don't know if you guys know what cut eyes mean, meaning like you know that. She told the kids that I cut my eyes at her. So the son came and he asked me, did I cut my eyes at her? I'm like, no, I didn't. And she told them that I cut my eyes at her. And so that's why she was leaving. She told him, and I don't think the kids really believed her because I wasn't lying. Like, it's so stupid, whatever. Like, why would I cut my eyes at you when I already know that you guys, the family, was always trying to use stuff to go to my, at the time I wasn't married to him yet, but you guys are always using stuff. Like, you guys are always trying to find stuff to tell him that I did this and I did that. So why would I roll my eyes at you? So yeah, obviously you're lying, but whatever. There was another time in the hospital. My dad was in the hospital, and I was the primary caretaker for my dad, and my half brother was there, and so was she. And by this time, my half brother wasn't even with her anymore. He was and is still married to another woman. He left her because her coochie is not good, so he left her for another woman who her coochie is better. So I'm in the hospital on my dad's bed. Do you know this witch? She said to me, why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me like that? You looking at me as if you smell shit. And I'm like, what? I walked out of the hospital room and I think she said something else to me. I really don't remember. I walked out. Do you know by this time now, me and my ex-husband was married. Do you know that she went and told my ex-husband that she said whatever she said to me, and I forgot what the hell she said I said to her, but I really never said nothing to her. My cousin told my ex-husband that I never said that. Her cousin that was also there, her cousin was there. Yes, Kate drama, honey, drama. Subscribe, Kate subscribe. Because I'm telling you guys, I have a lot of drama that I need to come tell you guys. A lot of drama and a lot of things. Even her cousin told my ex-husband that I never said whatever she said I said. And he never believed me. He never believed me. He was on me. He was rude. He didn't talk to me. And yeah, that's exactly what his sister wanted. But I think she was a miserable witch. And I still think she's a miserable witch. Like the life, guys. I still think she's a miserable witch. You know why? She could never have children. And God never blessed her to have children. God never blessed her to have children. So every time she had kids, the kids would fall out of her womb. Because God knows that she's a wicked witch. God knows that she's a wicked witch. So every time she had kids, they would fall out of her womb. I don't think she really liked kids. Like, okay, this is the other thing that I can't stand with her. Like, my daughter, like, my ex-husband is off on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and he's supposed to pick up his daughter and spend time with her, which he hardly does and seems to hardly want to do. And it seems to me that every time he's supposed to spend time with her, he has to be busy with his sister, running up and down because she ain't got no man. No man don't want her. And he has to be running up and down with her everywhere she goes. Like last week and the week before. He had to be going with her to take her car here and there. I'm like, why didn't you do all these stuff with your sister while your daughter was in school? You know what I mean? Your daughter is in school for 8 hours. 8 hours. Do whatever you need to do with your sister. Don't do it on your daughter's dime. You know what I mean? Like, you need to be spending time with your daughter. You shouldn't have to be spending time with your sister. Like, then this is a big old woman that doesn't have a man. Because she was always busy in other people's business. And did I tell you guys that she blocked me? All because she came on the phone to be rude to me? Yeah, she blocked me. I don't understand why she hate me so much. I mean, like, how you gonna... My mother... Supposedly my mother took your boyfriend's mother away from his mother. Like, I mean, from what I was told, because my mom and dad don't talk about these stuff to me. From what I was told, his ex-wife didn't do nothing. I'm gonna just say nothing. I was told this by somebody in Jamaica. My dad told that the woman, the ex-wife, didn't do nothing. She didn't do nothing. I was told that she didn't take care of the kids. She didn't cook nothing. She would always sit at home, not doing nothing. Yeah, I think she needs love for real. All she does, let me tell you, she is a little bit more well off than her other siblings. So she has a little cash flow because she has a good job. And so I think she used her money, she ain't got no kids to spend her money on. And she has nobody to give any love or anybody to show her any love. So she uses her little money because she ain't got nobody to spend it on. She uses her money to she uses her money to control her siblings. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel because I got more tea. When this man is supposed to be spending time with the child, he always have to be spending time with his sister. Like, he has other kids too, and he doesn't even have time to spend with them because he's always in sister's house, with his sister and sisters, because one of them is not there right now. She was there, but she moved far away, so now she's not there. Why the hell this lady hates me so much? Like, ever since, she's always had envy towards me. Like, and it's not just her. Like, it's really weird. Like, I've been like looking at like a lot of stuff, like looking into a lot of stuff, and I'm like, these people literally don't like me for no reason. Like, when I really look into everything, they dislike me all because it seems, oh, this, because my mother supposedly took my father, from her boyfriend's mother. And mind you, listen, my mother and my father was married for 48 years before he passed away in 2018. I'm trying to stay on topic because there's a lot of stuff I could talk about, and I'm trying to stay on topic with this little witch. Right now, he picked up the little girl from school, and the little girl says she wants to go to the park, and he told her you don't have time to take her to the park. He doesn't have time to take her to the park because he has to go home and cook some chicken for both of them. Like, that's not even true. Like, I already know. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with my daughter and him cooking anything for her. It's them. He's over there cooking for them. He doesn't have time for her. I said to him, I said, she's been gone to school for 8 hours. You could have cooked that chicken 8 hours ago. You don't have to wait until she gets there for you to be cooking this, cooking whatever you're cooking. Most of the time, he doesn't even have time for her. Almost every Wednesday and Thursday, he tells me, like, I was writing them down, but sometimes I forget to write them down. Most Thursdays and Wednesdays, he's always busy doing something. He has some girlfriend. That seems to, right. As a matter of fact, I can't even call his phone right now. His girlfriend blocked me for over 6 months, and he has two phones. And first she blocked me on the first number over 6 months ago, and about 3 weeks ago she blocked me and one of my daughters from calling. And that's when he finally claimed you don't need to even call that. Like, his sister that did that, that wicked, or it's his sister, but somebody blocked me. But I've been telling them call, but I can't call. If I have to call him, I have to call him on WhatsApp. Support, I really don't want to deal with him anyways. Like, literally, I really, 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 really don't want to be bothered. I just want to go through the child support people. I don't know if I call them right now if they're open, but I really just want to go through the child support people so that I don't have to be bothered with him. And he would like to deal with child support I don't really think he understands. This morning she's supposed to go to a school thing, a school, right? Go to on a school trip. And so I didn't remember that she wasn't going to be with me. So right when she was with him yesterday is when, he brought it. I think either him or her, I think she brought it up. I'm like, oh my God, yes, she's going to be with you. Need lunch to bring to. So I wasn't even feeling well. And I got up on the phone. I called, listen, she needs to bring these things she needs to bring like some lunch and, give her two sons, give her something for lunch, give her a small bottle of water, a snack, a milk. And he's like, oh yeah, I have all of that. But he wasn't even really trying to listen to me. Why this morning when I call him just to make sure that everything is okay, he says, oh yeah, um, she has a bottle of water and chips, banana, grapes. I'm like, and then he's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. He called my daughter's name. I'm like, why are you asking her? Mind you, my child is 6. I'm like, why are you asking her what did you give her? So then, don't, whatever, get off my life. Yeah, listen, I need to go to the child support office this evening, but I'm not even going to bother. I'm gonna call them because like this doesn't have to go as far as it's going, but it's going and it's going to be going. I'm gonna be going to the child support office. I'm going to be going to the child support office, but it don't go because I'm thinking about the traffic and all these stuff. If I don't go, I'm gonna have to go call them. I'm gonna go call them, but I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to take this seriously. I'm gonna have to take matters into my hand. I'm not trying matters into my hand.